Okay, people. I'm back with another banger. So, apparently, we can't get enough of Big Connect. Like, why are people still bringing up Big Connect? You tell me, I'll wait. My cup runs over, I'll wait. It's 2018. Today is the last day of March. So that means tomorrow is April Fool's Day. Is it April Fool's Day tomorrow? Today was Good Friday. And then we have the Passover for our brother Esau. So with that being said, and I don't celebrate any holidays at all. That's not what my ancestors celebrated, no holidays. But I may seem all over the place, but if you watch the video, you'll get the drift of what I'm trying to say. People are still talking about Big Connect. People are still hating on Trayvon James and Craig Grant and wanting to bring them down. I don't particularly like Trayvon James or Craig Grant, but at the end of the day, the name of the game is to make money. So I can't hate on them for trying to make money for their families or for them or whatever they want to make money for. I can't hate on them for that. So going into April Fool's Day, Easter, I think Mother's Day is coming up. Mother's Day is somewhere in there, somewhere. But what I'm trying to say is that it doesn't matter what people do. Just think about it. Like sit back and think about it. Why are people still talking about Big Connect? Because Big Connect gave us hope for the future. And everybody that we brought in, not being Trayvon James or Craig Grant, we're regular people, and we brought some other people into Big Connect. And then we had to explain to some of them who didn't understand, when it goes down that, hey, things happen. And now we have this new thing in the realm of the crypto space called Proof of Weekends 3D. I understand they had the proofofweekends.com, and then they have Proof of Weekends IO now. And the proofofweekends.com got hacked. And the Proof of Weekends IO, which is the 3D, could not get hacked by what do they call it? Hackathon? The hackathon couldn't hack it. And then you got people like Trayvon James and Craig Grant promoting it. Now, like I said, I don't follow them, so this is just hearsay. I hear from other people telling me that Trayvon James and Craig Grant are pushing it. And actually I did. I seen a video of Craig Grant. I don't have to follow him. He still just pops up like a fucking herpy. He just pops up. And yes, he does. He has he has a link and he was talking about the green snake. The green snake is slithering past crypto kitties. And so, I mean, I'm just like you. I keep my friends close and my enemies closer, but I still listen, because at the end of the day, for me, I have a family too. By circumstance now, I have a wife and a child to think about. So I need money too. Real money. Decentralized money. Real money. Not no fiat fake currency. Real money. Message. So, when it comes to proof of weak hands, let me try to explain how I feel about it. Like, first off, people saying that it's bad because Trayvon James and Craig Grant promotes it. Like, that goes over my head. I'm not worried about Trayvon James and Craig Grant at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I'm thinking about me and my family and how we can sustain our lives. And not just sustain, we want to thrive 365. Because I don't want to live my life to sustain my life. No, I want to thrive and fly high as I can fly for my family and my daughter. So she can see things that I could never see as a child and now as an adult. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Making sure that you secure the bag for your family and your children. Don't have to sacrifice as much as you did. Your children can start off on a higher note than you did. Even if he was on the lowest of the lowest of the low note in life. So, proof of weak hands, 3D, IO. Hey, listen, I put like what, $200 in there. 200 MNX coin, MineX coins. I got about $1,400 in MineX coins, and you know the market is down now. Everything is red. But let me tell you something. This is what happens when government gets involved. When the government comes in and sticks their greedy, stinking little pig hands into our space, our decentralized space. This is what happens. People get weak hands and they sell and they get scared. The same thing happens with the stock market, and that's why I have more money in crypto than I have in the stock market, because I don't believe that fiat currency is going to last. I mean, so many people have been saying that they're done with selling oil for the petrodollar. They're done. So what does that say for us as a people? Okay, listen, I'll tell you the truth, and I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. That's not what I'm here for. I'm not going to spend my life sugarcoating. So the truth is, here in America, your vote doesn't matter anymore. The government has been infiltrated. Your founding forefathers were already fucked up. They already had slaves. They believed in shit that was already fucked up. But one thing they got right was the Second Amendment. And I stand by that shit. It shall not be infringed. Now we got kids walking and marching now. They marching down the streets. They marching because they want their rights to be taken away. Let me tell you something. This is the first generation ever to march for their freedoms to be taken away. Is that not the dumbest shit you ever heard? This is the first generation to actually go out and do something like they probably never did nothing in their life. Like Ferguson happened, black people got shot up in the church, the bombings happened in Texas, Black Lives Matter have been started by white people, but you got people marching for Black Lives Matter and some people don't, and people fighting against each other, people fighting against Trump and all of this, but then you got the kids in school and you forcing them. The media is forcing these kids to march for their Second Amendment right to be taken away from them. They deserve to be slaves. They deserve it. There's no way I can go around it. I can't go around the fact. They deserve it. They know nothing about sustaining their own lives, learning how to fucking plant a tree, plant a fruit tree, plant a vegetables, start a fire, start a community, being able to secure everything. If you want to, they call it securing the bag. You want to secure the bag. That's how you secure the bag. Well, you don't have to ask for it to be secured by somebody else. You secure it yourself. Security. You don't even know how to plant a fruit tree to sustain your life, but you want to take the guns away that can help you to keep the bad guy away. So now the bad guy doesn't follow laws. So now the good guy, you fighting and you marching for good guys to not have guns so the bad guy can rape you? Do you not know what history is? Fuck history. I want to know her story. How about that one? I want to know her story. Fuck history. So let me try to get back to it. Because I'm ranting right now. So let me try to get back to it. Big Connect failed us. Okay, boo-hoo. But most of us grown. We didn't even cry. I got one friend, Crypto Bird Dog. She didn't cry. And I brought her into Big Connect. I only bring good people into my space. And she was a very good person. I brought her into my space. And you know what happened when Big Connect went down? She didn't cry. She brushed it off her shoulder. And she went and did bigger and better things. And learned this crypto space. And grew even more. And that's how you should be. You should be the same way. Learn and grow. And never stop learning. We are always students. Know that. So, I'm all over the place, man. I'm all over the place. But long story short, how do I feel about proof of weekends? I'm in it. I'm in proof of weekends. I'm in it. I am. You gotta spend that gas. You gotta spend the gas to reinvest. Okay, or whatever. So that means you don't just reinvest pennies like I was doing. I was in proof of weekends and had like $10 in Ethereum and didn't know that was my gas. I just kept reinvesting those little pennies and nickels with that gas, you know. But now when that gas ran out, I was like, what, did the site change? No, it didn't change. You got to spend a little gas. It's only like, what, 5 cents, 10 cents, 20 cents, 27 cents if you want more gas. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot to think about. And if you don't know if I'm over your head, research it. Research these games of Ethereum on this Ethereum smart contracts. Research these things. Okay? So, yeah, I'm in it. So what is Bruh John in since Big Connect is not running? I'll tell you. I'm in number one. My number one coin is MineX coin, MNX, because MNX is like Finecoin, but you have control over your coins. You put them in your wallet, and then you connect MNX to your wallet, MNX Bank to your wallet, and you just get interest off of holding it. Like, that's what it's about now, right? Ever since BitConnect went down, it's all about staking. That's the name of the game now. You stake the coin. Just like the dollar. Like, if you hold it, well, supposedly, if you supposedly were holding it and it was worth value, then it should gain value. But that's not what the dollar is today. Today, if you hold $1 and you hold it, and the next year you're still holding that dollar, it's worth less than it was that year before. You can't buy that same stick of gum, that same Slim Jim, for the same price that you did the year before. You can't. It's gonna cost you more, and you held on to that dollar, and you just lost money. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about money and being here in America. And if you're not here in America, just listen, because it might come to you. Here in America, holding a US dollar, you are actually holding debt. And wealthy people and so-called rich people, because you don't want to strive to be rich, you want to strive to be wealthy. You can be rich today and broke tomorrow, but if you're wealthy forever. Why? Because you know in your brain how to be wealthy and how to sustain being wealthy. Rich people win the lotto and then be broke the next day. Wealthy people know how to sustain their wealth. And with that being said, wealthy people do not keep their money in a bank. Think about that. Don't worry, I'll wait. Wealthy people do not keep their money in a bank. The only time wealthy people put their money in the bank is when they got to pay for a bill. I'm not lying to you. Wealthy people think about things like this. They're smart, and they assume that you're not. They assume that you're not smart, and they're smart. So what do they do with their money? They keep their money in investments. They keep their money working for them. Usually, with a smart person or a wealthy person, they will put it in the stock market. And that was great. The stock market was doing great. It was awesome. You put your money in stocks. You wait, it go down that month, it go down that week, it go up another week, it go down that month, it go down, it go up another week. But after the years progress, the stock market always goes up. Why? Because it is manipulated. It is manipulated by the people who make money. They will not let it go down because that's how they make money. Amazon, Alphabet, Tesla, Ford, GM, all of the people that have, you can buy stocks in. I got a few stocks, but I got more cryptos than stocks. You want to know why? Because my cryptos are decentralized and my stocks are. And you have to diversify. As being a wealthy person, you can't keep your money in the bank and you think that because you get 0.007, 0.01, 0.07, 0.06 in the bank in your savings account. You think that's gonna sustain your life? Bruh, you working and you saving for nothing. I'm gonna tell you why. If you can still hear my voice, you are still watching this video, I want you to pause me right now. Pause me and look at the average of 72. 72. And if I'm saying it wrong, I'm pretty sure you'll be in the ballpark. You'll figure out what I'm saying to you. If you use these low ass interest rates on your savings account and the bank account, you will have to wait over 200 years. Don't worry, I'm going to say it again. If you leave your money in your bank account as an investment for the interest that you get, you will have to wait over 200 years to double your money. Does that make sense to you? No, and it don't make sense to me either. So what did I do with my money when I got my income tax money? I'm gonna tell you what I did. I'm gonna tell you the truth. The whole truth and nothing but it. When I got my income tax money, I was thinking the same way I always think when I get my income tax money. What can I buy? And you want to know something? That's what happens when you watch TV all the time. Because you got advertisements. Advertisements come on and show you, and then it getting imprinted in your brain. That one-eyed snake, square snake monster in your room right now that's showing you when you watching your favorite TV show. You got your TV show go off and you got to watch those commercials. Those commercials are imprinting things in your brain, wanting you to buy and consume more things. And we do that. And most of it is fast food. Oh, that's a whole nother story. Most of it is fast food. Late night, what come on? Taco Bell. Taco Bell commercial come on late night. You watch your video. Now, next thing you know, you in the Taco Bell line trying to get you a $5 box of bullshit. A $5 box of bad bacteria in your gut. Ready to kill and consume all of your good bacteria in your body. So when they hit that kill switch, you just turn into a zombie automatically. Because you already got a cell phone on your person. You got computers on your person. And if you so far deep and you so dumb, you got Amazon Echo and Google and all this shit. And you got a smart home just listening to everything you say. And they laugh at you. You heard Alexa laugh at you. Alexa been laughing at your dumb ass. Did you not watch iRobot? Keep Alexa out your home. Alexa laughing at your dumb ass. You asked Alexa to turn on the light. Turn on the sprinklers. Nigga, get your ass up and turn the goddamn sprinklers on yourself. Walk for yourself. People gonna be so damn fat and sloppy that they just gonna ask Alexa to do everything for them. Everything. Alexa do this, Alexa do that. Alexa listening to you being stupid, and Alexa gonna take over your damn life. Man, I'm just keeping it real with you. I'm keeping it 100. I'm keeping it all the way 100 right now, and I can't stop. This is a rant. This is a rant. Listen. The streets is bloody in the crypto space right now. Everything is bloody, but one thing I learned about stocks in the streets of the crypto space is that you have to buy something, and then you have to hold it for a certain time. You have to believe in what you own. Okay? Whether it be gold or silver, platinum, palladium, copper, you have to own it, and then you have to keep it. And what happens is that people get scared by the media and what's portrayed and what they see. And then once you sell, that's when the whales come in, the government comes in, and they take over whatever you had, and they'll take it, buy more than you can ever fathom. And then they make money at the end of the day, and you don't, because you sold, because you got scared. Hold. If your thing is Bitcoin, hold Bitcoin. If your thing is Bitcoin Cash, hold that Bitcoin Cash. If your thing is Litecoin, buy that shit up and hold it. And you know what? Pay your bills. Make sure you have money to pay your bills. Do what you have to do to have passive income. Like if you still have a job, hey, keep your job. Be happy when you go into work on Monday. Smile. Don't go into work sad. I know that is slavery. I know that is slavery. But think about this: the real slaves had to do work way harder than you did. I mean, you going into work, you probably got AC. You might not have no windows like me. I ain't got no windows in my workspace. I had somebody had gasoline in my workplace one time, and I had to breathe that in for 8 hours a day, sometimes 16 hours. I had to breathe that shit until we had to get on them and say, hey man, we breathing this in. We got no windows or nothing. We got no ventilation. I'm breathing this in for 8 hours a day, and then sometimes 16 hours a day breathing in. That's what happens. You can't control when you work for somebody. You can't control what happens. You can't. All you know is that you need a check to sustain yourself, but we need to thrive. So I'm gonna give a shout out to one person. I'm gonna give a shout out to the herbalist Kareem. Shout out to herbalist Kareem for making a way for people to learn how to sustain their lives without working, how to start a business. The herbalist Kareem has a website, 4 Cycles of Life. Look it up and sign up for the program. He got a $50 program. He got a almost $200 program, and both of them teach you how to start your own business. That way you don't have to ask people for nothing. We all have something that we're good at. Even if you think that you're not good at anything, listen, meditate. I don't give a fuck what you got to do. Do something. Go to the beach. Look at the moon. So you're good at something. Can't nobody tell me that they're not good at nothing. You're good at something. Find that something that you're good at, and use that to make your business and build your business off of. And then go to 4 Cycles of Life, and then learn how to start your business and get your funding from these banks, your EIN number, your website, your business name, and do that. Do that. Keep your day job. Keep your day job while you're doing it. And if you get home, find some time. Everybody got the same time in the day. Everybody. Even our brother Esau has the same time. And you have the same time too. To be a better person, to learn how to make money, make more money. You sure do. How to start a business. And I know it's scary. But listen, like I said, keep working. Just keep working and learn how to start a business. And then when you start this business and you do, well, you find out what you can do best, use it to monetize your life. That way you don't have to worry about anything else. Okay? Big Connect let us down, all right? Okay, boo-hoo. We're not going to cry about that. We're going to learn and grow and be bigger and better people. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. So I think I ranted enough. I ranted enough tonight. So, listen, Bro John is here for you. I'm not going to leave. You know, I'm always going to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. You know what I'm saying? And today, you know, we are pumped with drugs in our water and our food. Our food ain't even real food. I got so much to tell you, but I talked too much already. So come back for my next rant. I ranted enough. And do better for yourself. Take some time out for yourself. Think about what you're thinking. Think about what you're eating. Think about what you consume. Think about your life. Think about your job. Do you want to work your job forever? I don't care what age you are. Do you want to work your job forever? How do you look when you look in the mirror? Do you look how you think you should feel, or do you look how you feel? Listen, people, I have a lot to say to you, but I took too much time off right now, so live and love life, be positive. Ashe.